Alright, so what's going on, guys? I'm Ade here, and today I've got a nice little gameplay for you. It's quite a good gameplay, it's not bad. I got about 18 deaths, I think, which isn't bad, but it's Dome, and really what can you expect from Dome? You have to play against an absolutely terrible team and play extremely well if you want to get very few deaths. I did get, I think, 68 kills in this game, which I was quite happy with using the AA12. I think it was the first time I used the AA12 on this prestige, actually, hence why no attachments, no camos or anything. And I was quite happy getting 68 kills, to be honest, when I obviously hadn't unlocked absolutely anything. I mean, the AA12 with extended mags and damage or range proficiency is an actual beast. I mean, seriously, it's fucking sick. Like, I assume a lot of you, well, I don't know, but if you don't know, then the shotguns on this game at the moment have got a little sort of, I don't know if really if it's a glitch or they meant it, but they've patched it on the PC, and I'm not sure at the moment whether they've patched it on the Xbox or not. And that is the extended mags attachment for all shotguns actually increases your damage by 50%. And that's purely because the way shotguns work in this game, anyway, is that they shoot pellets, like in normal shotguns as well. It's not pellets, as more. I think it's called bird shot or buck shot or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but it's something like that, where it shoots a certain amount of sort of little steel balls or whatever, pellets basically, and at wherever you're shooting. And you can obviously get shotgun ammo which shoots sort of one thick bullet. But obviously that's not how the shotguns work in this game. And the extended mags attachment on Call of Duty, on Modern Warfare 3, not only increases your magazine size by, I think, 50%, but I think it changes actually between guns, but it also increases the amount of pellets per shot by 50%, and so it gives you a damage increase and therefore should give you a range increase. And when I put extended mags on without damage or range proficiency, I definitely do see a difference in say I'm using a Spaz 12 in the one-shot kill and the distance I get one-shot kills, like how many, etc. And if you have extended mags unlocked, I would seriously advise to use it, because it helps you out a lot, because the shotguns really aren't that great in this game. Now, in this video, I'll just give you a few tips for how I shotgun quite a lot in this game, and I've developed quite a good system that works for. Well, when I say system, a good setup that works for me. Now, as you can see in this gameplay, the AA12 without extended mags can be a bit annoying, as you just saw there, and I think a few times already in this gameplay. I have to knife them, because especially if there's 2 or 3 of them, then you don't have enough ammo in each clip to kill them. And that's why the extended mags attachment on this gun is so good, because it gives you that extra few shots and the extra chance to kill them, which is really good, because obviously, as you can see in this gameplay, I die a few times because I run out of ammo and I have to knife a few people. And the extended mags attachment makes this gun really usable and really good. And that brings me on to my second point, which was sleight of hand. Now I don't run sleight of hand on my AA12 class, because it needs scavenger from the get-go, like literally. When you start, if you haven't got extended mags on your gun and you start the game, then on that life you only have the 8 bullets in your clip and 8 extra bullets, and obviously you know the AA12 has an extremely high fire rate, and you can burn through all that ammo in seconds. So scavenger is for me a seriously good perk to use for the AA12. But sleight of hand for all shotguns is personally very advisable, because sleight of hand means that, especially with the the AA12, then if you do run out of ammo and there's someone around the corner, if you can get behind cover quickly, you have that little bit of time to reload. And with sleight of hand, obviously, that time is taken down a hell of a lot. And to be honest, without sleight of hand on for the AA12, the reload time is quite long, considering how quickly you can go through a clip. Which obviously brings me on to my next point, which is using specialist. Now, on my shotgun classes, I never use support or assault. I always use specialist, and that's because when I use a shotgun, there are more perks that I want than just the 3 you're allowed. And that is obviously scavenger, sleight of hand, and extreme conditioning. that's just for the first perk alone, because if you obviously you can only have one of them, and to be honest, if I didn't use specialist, I wouldn't be able to choose between a scavenger, sleight of hand, and sleight of hand. I mean, I can live without extreme conditioning, but it is really helpful when you're shotgunning, because you can flank, you can get round them quickly, sort of thing. And which brings me on to my next point, which is assassin. Now, when I use specialist or my shotguns, I always use hardline, because obviously it makes you get those kill streaks run a little bit earlier, which for the AA12 having such a small clip size, you want to get to sleight of hand as quick as you can, and or scavenger. So using hardline really helps out there. I mean, you only need to get one kill or one flag cap or whatever game type you play to get that first extra perk. And then assassin, obviously, which helps out when I say I really enjoy flanking when I'm using a shotgun. I mean, getting round behind them, you know, like keep getting them unaware, just sort of thing. Like, so you're up behind them and you can kill them without them knowing you're even there, sort of thing. And assassin helps out a hell of a lot, because obviously you're not going to put silencer on your shotgun, so you can't really have the best of both worlds of never coming up on their map. But if you are trying to flank and they've got a UAV up, they'll catch you every time, and they probably will end up killing you, like hands down, to be honest. Now you see right there where I was actually quite lucky to get that kill, because that guy went on to final stand and I ran out of clip size. Thankfully sleight of hand probably saved my life there, because it looked like he was reloading as well. But when you shotgun, if you've unlocked it, use extended mags. That's all I can say, just use extended mags. And to be honest, there's no other really good attachments for the shotguns. I mean, a lot of people use grip. I mean, I saw someone the other day using the striker with a grip. Now in my opinion, the grips do nothing. I always fire from the hip. I always put steady aim on. You get when I use the Spaz 12 with steady aim on and fire from the hip, I get a much higher one-hit kill ratio, many more one-hit kills firing from the hip than I do aiming down sight. So I came to the conclusion that it gives you less of a spread when you shoot and get more kills. And steady aim is a really good perk to use for shotguns as well. I always use steady aim on my shotguns, and to be honest, it works fine for me. And I shotgun quite a lot. I've had every shotgun on gold now except the KSG, I believe. Yeah, that's the rubbish pump action one I don't like. My first one was actually the Spaz 12. A lot of people hate the Spaz 12, but when you've got extended mags and damage proficiency on it, it's literally a beast. I love that gun when it's got damage and extended mags. I mean, I know it's a bit of a long way to get that, but I can pull off a pretty good game using the Spaz 12 without attachments, to be honest. But I'm quite used to shotgun. I shotgun quite a lot, so that does help out a bit. But right there is a point where if I had extended mags, I could have probably got at least 2 of those kills, maybe even all 3. I think there's only 3 there, but that's one of those times when extended mags attachment goes really well. Now, it's a bit debatable which one's better, the range or damage proficiency. And to be honest, in my opinion, it's just basically whichever works for you. Because basically the range proficiency at a close range, it does give you a little more chance for one hit kill, but not by much. But it gives you a much higher chance of a one hit kill at long range. Now, that for shotguns on Call of Duty, which generally have quite rubbish range, then that's quite a useful thing to have. Whereas the damage proficiency, it gives you a much higher chance of getting a one hit kill at medium, close medium range, and it does increase your range as well, but it means it's at least 2 hit kill at long range if you're using one of the one shot shotguns. Now personally, I think at the moment I'm preferring the range proficiency on the AA12, because you don't really need extra damage. If someone's in front of you at close range when you've got the AA12 out, then you're going to kill them. As long as you're shooting in the right place and they're not camping, then you're going to kill them. I mean, like a fully automatic shotgun with a high rate of power, I mean, come on. And that's the thing. So I think at the moment I prefer the AA12 with range proficiency on, but like I said, I'm not really decided, and a lot of the time I just mix and match. Like with my Spaz 12 class, I I often use damage, but I do switch between them, and to be honest, it's just personal preference, and I can't tell you which one's better and which one's worse, to be perfectly honest. So the screen blacked out a bit there. I think that was just a little theatre mode glitch, because I didn't actually have my PVR recording at this time. But yeah, so just a little, and there was quite a few theatre mode glitches actually in this game, but it's just wrapping up, as you can see. So I'm probably going to be giving you a few more shotgun gameplays, because I do love shotgunning. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I hope this helped, because a lot of people have been struggling to play well with shotguns in this game, and I do quite well with shotguns. So I hope this game helped. Yeah, I went 60 and 18. Thank you for watching the video.